Welcome back. Today, this video will be covering our request for time off and our ASOP procedures for Mesquite High School. At Mesquite, we have two types of days you can take off, and that is our discretionary and our non-discretionary days. For our campus, we do have a Google form that you must fill out to request your discretionary personal days. And those discretionary personal days are defined as days that are used for vacation, travel, rest and relaxation, and things of that nature. You have to fill out our Google Doc to get approved for that. And should you not meet district standards in requesting your days, you could be docked for your discretionary day. We do consider those days on a first come, first served basis. And when considering whether to approve a day, we're not considering what you're doing as much as how will the campus run in your absence. Do we have enough subs available? Can we have the kids covered? And if those things are okay, then we have no problem working with you to approve the day. But it does vary, so it's very important that you put those days in early so you can get your classes covered. Discretionary use of personal leave shall not exceed 5 consecutive working days. So if you have something that comes up that's an emergency or something that you need to do, come down to the office. Let's have a conversation so we can make sure that you're taken care of. These are days that discretionary days are not allowed. We'll let you read through those. Just be mindful of the days that you take, because if you take a day on this day, it does result in a dock of your daily rate. We were very flexible last year, and this year we'll be a little bit more rigid as the calendar was sent out last school year in June. So if you do use a non-discretionary day on these days, it may require some substantiation. So if you use a sick day on a blackout day, then you may be required to turn in a doctor's note for that sick day. Time off for non-discretionary days. These are days that you can't help, like a personal illness of a child, and things of that nature. So these do not need to be approved. You can put them in the Google Doc. It will help us project our absences. So we do ask that you put these in the Google Doc as well. However, I will not be sending you an approval unless it falls on one of the days, blackout days, that we need to have a discussion on. School business. We ask that you also put school business days in the slide, in the Google form, so that we can track how many people and project how many people will be out, because these also will determine how we approve those discretionary days. Remember, non-discretionary days do not need approval. However, they may require substantiation. You might have to turn in some documentation if you're taking these non-discretionary days. ASOP. Please make sure that when you do your request for time off, you go ahead and put in ASOP as well, so we can get a sub to pick up. If the day is not approved, we can go back and cancel, but we do want to give every opportunity for the sub to pick up. Coaches, if you know your schedule for your school business days and your game days, or anybody who has those, please make sure you input your whole schedule in the Google Doc in ASOP as soon as possible. That way, subs have the opportunity to pick those up earlier. We had great success last year with people who put in their days early, where they were able to get a sub for their classes because they inputted it fairly early in the school year. In ASOP, there's a note section. We're asking this year that not only do you put your parking number in the note section, but if you have a duty, put that in ASOP as well. So that way your sub will know not only where to park, but they'll know that you have a duty that you need to attend to at that time. This will also be put in your subfolder, which I will distribute out the updated paperwork. And we ask that you update that folder and you turn those in to Debbie by August the 24th. If you have issues with ASOP, please text me and we can input it for you, myself or Cherry, and then we can look and see what the issue is as to why you're not able to access your ASOP. So you can give us a phone call or email us or text us in the case of an emergency, so that way we can take care of that. If you have something that is going on, a family emergency, and it's last minute, please just don't put it in ASOP. Text us so we can know and we can get multiple coverage. The idea of these policies is to make sure that all the classes are covered and that we're not burdening any teacher with having to cover a class unnecessarily. So we had really good success last year. I look forward to continuing that success and working with you, because my goal is not to not allow you to take a day, but to work with you in every possible way so that not only the school can be covered, but you can enjoy your time off as you need it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.